Yeah, I could. Why not? Scrivener. Find Hakon in a mead house, surrounded by other varls. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the great hall was full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess it's if I only lived as long as a Voxfart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets sip a low chuckle. Any Varro could recount his deeds. Known as he is for cutting a swithe? Through dredge at Wagnir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house begins overbearing, then step back into the cold air outside. Okay. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A man in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? To introduce myself, I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. I mean, as a prince? A Varl historian? Huh. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it through the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Vognir came to the capital in Arbergran, or whatever that is. And now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and of Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Oh. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go to sleep, to get sleep. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mugger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of the unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asked if you're ready to depart. We're ready. I can't say anything else. You join Mager and you follow Mager and join the others. Usually the small doors set in the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town's guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd? But there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It surmises Strand well as a whole, you think. Now I leave the city. Is this where I can save finally? How do I even save? Because that's not exactly explained. Got 67 days of supplies. Oh god. I got a lot. Oh, is that morale? Has to be. Caravan stops for a day. A gift, says Mulger, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with uproarious laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting the lines between man and Jarl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Go easy on the drink. Well, I chat. Thanks for the speech, sirs. Wagner. Okay, that's apparently it. Looks like you don't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mulger. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arborgrand Rang on his own, and I can take out some frustrations on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Haken. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Huh. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches. and shakes his head. So there's no joy in killing Dredge. But pretty sure this nonsense is some sort of scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Can I just say, I've been playing a lot of, games like this. Just Nordic kind of stuff. I don't know what I can save. You rise groggily the campsite a casualty of merriment. Moger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. I get it, it's the beginning of the game, so it's gotta go through a lot of, preamble. It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand. You know. Come, I'll show you on a map. He can't have been the only guy to ever actually have to take this journey, so I mean, he's complaining. So right 6 to pan around the map, use right R3 to zoom in for a closer look. Should icon show your caravan is in the world, you can use left stick and A or left and right mouse bumper to show to select any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, press B. Oh god. Again, there isn't a save thing. The left and right foot of Dengler's Bay are said to be where the gods Dengler himself stood when he created the thriving trade city of Strand. Others suggest it is where he stood while taking less noble actions upon the land. Oh my god, it's just... Oh my god, this map is giant. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, right now, I ain't checking everything. The last home of the Varl, and seat of their power, founded by Arnfinnr, the second Varl king. Though the Varl have moved around a lot, most consider Grofheim their capital. The deeds of the Varl are honored here, and all warriors of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become part of the Varl's March itself. I'm actually curious, if I click load... Oh god. Okay. We'll go for a little bit longer, but I ain't reading too well. What is this? The Vast. The waters to the west were named not for their reach, but for their depth. Longships lost, even somewhat close to the shore, are best considered gone to the depths forever. Okay, what am I supposed to look for? On Goffheim. Where am I? There we go, now let me leave it.